stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds, safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride your way.
Welcome to News Across Nigeria on SOM TV. We are broadcasting from Jalingo, Taraba State. Follow us on Facebook at SOM TV and subscribe to our YouTube channel at SOM TV Live for live updates. And now the top headlines. Flood submerged communities in Kunini community in Lau local government area of Taraba State. Governor Agbuke Fax recognized protocol officers as ambassadors of service. The Oil and Gas Trainees Association of Nigeria to honor leading energy sector players at Lagos event. I am Faith Apollos JDL and now the news in full. Kuneni communities in the local government areas of the Taraba State was on Thursday morning submerged of flood waters after several hours of heavy rainfall. The downpour, which began in the early hours, left houses, farmlands and local roads affected, causing unsure among residents. Eyewitness said the rain, which lasted for hours, caused stream and drainage channels around the area to overflow their banks. SOM TV correspondent completes the report.
Several hours of downpour left houses, farmland, and local roads in Kunini community submerged. The rain, which started in the early hours, caused streams and drainage channels to overflow their banks, forcing some residents to evacuate their homes. Members of the agrarian community fear that large portion of their crops may have been destroyed, raising concern over food shortages later in the year. Community leaders are now appealing to government and emergency agency to step in with immediate relief and long-term solutions to the recurrent flooding.
Wallahi mu jirgi ba zai amfani a nan ba sai dai inda akwai jamakon da gwamnati zai yi ya tone mana gwada ruwa ya samu yana bi yana wucewa.
For now, no casualties have been reported, but residents worry that continued rainfall could worsen the situation if urgent action is not taken. I am Bridget James reporting for SOM TV.
Recognition of protocol officers as ambassadors of service in fitting tribute to a profession often overlooked, yet centralized to effect governance by backing the 2 days workshop on protocol ethics, media and security management. The state government has shown commitment to building professionalism in public service. The involvement of seasoned diplomats like Ambassadors Omini Adams alongside security and media experts, underscores the importance of protocol as both a sign of order and an act of respect. Taraba is setting the tone that governance is not just about politics, but also about fitness with which they are delivered. The Oil and Gas Trainees Association of Nigeria will honor leading energy sector's players, including the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board, to Total Energies at the Lagos event on September 12. Awards include Excellence in Oil and Gas Training for the Petroleum Training Institution, Best Corporation Training Partner of Nigeria Limited, and Lifetime Achievement for Dr. N.S. Nwapa. Other honors including Pana Holdings, Oil Sea Total Engineer EP Nigerian Holdings, First Explosion, and Mrs. Fumi Obo for Women in Energy Leadership. President Christopher Oshie stressed the event's role in promoting skills development, knowledge transfer, and local content in Nigerian petroleum sector. T2 Mobile, formerly Nine Mobile, has partnered with India's Court Solution to overhaul its core business and operation system, aiming to re-establish itself in Nigerian competitive telecom market, announced at the GLID Nigerian Conference in Lagos. The multi-million-dollar deal formed part of T2's four-stage revival plan, stabilize monetization, transformation, and growth, while Howard upgrades network coverage and reliability, NOC solution with modernized billing, customer engagement, and analysis system. The initiative, which enable real-time billing, professionalized bundle, and self-service app, repositioning T2 as a digital lifestyle partner, offering entertainment, education, financial service, and cloud tools, enhancing customers' experience and investors' confidence in Nigeria's digital economy. A two-man robbery gang manned their end in Ibadan Southwest local government after engaging police officers in a gun duel near Tribute House in Falafi on Wednesday. The suspect, who had earlier shot a Muslim athlete they mistook for carrying cash, were trained by resilience and confronted by police operatives. In the exchange of gunfire, one officer was injured while one robber was killed and other critically wounded before being arrested. Recovered items include Britannia's charm, cash. Police confirmed the surviving suspect is under guard in hospitals and expressed hope the breakthrough will end in the area. The Adamawa State Police Command confirmed the arrest of 25-year-old Ishaka Hassan over the brutal killing of a 5-year-old Abba Bashiru in Tingo, Lamurde local government area. Police from Tingo Division, led by the divisional police officer, acted promptly to apprehend him. Hassan allegedly confirms to collaboration with an accomplice who remained at large in killing the child and burying his body in a shallow grave. The arrest underscores swift police action and community vigilance in the state. Some TV correspondent Ojoma Yusuf completes the report.
Hi everyone, my name is Ojoma Yusuf and I'm live here at the police headquarters, Yola, Adamawa State. A terrible news and a very pathetic story just happened of a little 5-year-old boy that has been murdered allegedly by a 25-year-old man. So today, I'm here to get the full details of what happened. Join me for this interesting story. The Adamawa State Police Command has confirmed the arrest of a 26-year-old man, Ishiaka Hassan, in connection with the brutal killing of a 5-year-old boy in Tikno, Lamurde local government area of Adamawa State. The case, reported by the victim's mother, Hadiza Bashiru, stated that her 5-year-old son had gone missing after being last seen with Hassan, the alleged suspect. In an exclusive interview with the alleged suspect at the police headquarters, he confirmed collaborating with an accomplice who is currently on a run to kill the child and bury his body in a shallow grave.
Da ni da wani ɗaya ana ce masa Husaini. Akwai wani anguwa can, anguwan Dubai, bakin irin kwari haka na inda ake ɗiban ruwa. Ana na samu yaro sai na ɗora sa ruwa haka, sai yaron sai na riƙe hannunsa haka muna tafiya da shi na ce zan aike sa. Sai muka tafi sai muka haɗu da shi Usaini ɗin sai ya ja ni. Sai ya kai mu can wani ɗakin da kango haka ba an gini amma ba a rufe kwano ba. Da muka shiga ciki sai ya fito da rubutu a aljihunsa irin goran faro haka sai ya fito da shi. Da ya fito da shi shine sai ya ɗauko shi sai aka ba wa yaron. Da ya ba wa yaron nake tambayarsa wannan fa sai ya ce min a'a ba damuwa wannan shine zai sa ya fita da yaron ba tare da an sani ba ko kuma an kalle shi ba. Sai na ce to shine sai aka ba yaron sai ya sha. Ruwa ne a ciki. Sai aka ba yaron sai ya sha. To ni na fita kafin in dubo irin ina duba mutane haka kar a zo a same mu a ciki. Na fita sai yarinyan wannan addan yaron sai suka gani kawai. Da suka gani sai suka yo kaina kawai sai aka kama ni. Hannu sai nake jawo ta ina jawo ta sai nan muka samu gawan yaron. Shine sai aka ɗauke shi sai aka ɗauke ni aka fita da ni aka kawo ni Numa aka tafi da ni. Aka na ɗauko gawan ni na ɗauki gawan a hannuna sai na zo da ita nan wajensu. Shine suka dai duk abin da za a yi sai aka dai a wajen aka kawo ni a nan wannan Numa.
In an interview with the Command Public Relations Officer, SP Suleiman Yaya Unguroje, he revealed that the boys' remains were recovered and transported to a hospital for autopsy.
The command got report, and that report is an intelligent report that somebody was sighted with a child that was declared missing by the parents. And it happens in Tikno area of Lamurde local government. So when the information got to police, the commissioner of police, who is operating an open door policy, decided now to examine the statement very well and directed that the last person seen with that 5-year-old boy should be traced. So in the course of doing that, the divisional police officer Tikno led an intelligence-led operations leading to his arrest. And immediately he was apprehended. He was subjected to investigations. In the course of that, he confessed voluntarily that he knows where the missing child was killed and buried. So he took police and some medical experts to the shallow grave, and luckily the corpse was exhumed by the same suspect at hand. In the course of investigations, he further added that actually it was himself and one other that is known at large that were instructed by at least somebody who is a resident somewhere outside Adamawa State, which I don't consider it wise to mention because it will preempt investigation, that send them with a motive to bring a child of 5 years or below. And luckily, he gave them some content of concoctions which they applied by giving the child to take. Immediately, he became unconscious, and that makes them to feel discouraged because they were to take him like that to the man according to their statement. Unfortunately, after taking the concoctions, they discovered that he died, and they decided to bury him in that aspect.
Unguroje, however, added that the Adamawa State Police Commissioner, Dankombo Maurice, has directed the State Criminal Investigation Department to take over the investigation and intensify efforts to apprehend the fleeing suspects.
The Bayelsa State Police Command Dan has launched a manhunt for 4 girls accused of incident assault, attempted murder, cyberbullying, cyber-stalking, and abduction. The action followed a petition by 19-year-old Miss Nancy Winifred of Delta State, who said was lewd, assaulted, and humiliated by her friends in Yanganago on August 29th. Nancy, who shared her order in social media, alleged that the one suspect arrested was later released on bail. Speaking public outreach, gender rights group, women association, and government officials have condemned the act, demanding justice. Police assured that investigations are ongoing to apprehend the culprit and support the victim. The Anambra State Police Commandant, in a joint operation with the military, DSS, and vigilante groups, have dismantled a military camp belonging to the Eastern Security Network of the indigenous people of Biafra in Agulu-Zuchukwu, Akuta local government. The rear conduct on September 12 led to the destruction of the camp, recovery of several impulsion devices of Lexus SUV. Police spokesperson SP Tochukwu Ikenga said the operation dislodged the militaries, many of whom escaped with gunshot wounds. Authorized assured residents that the area has been stabilized with the ongoing effort to track on fleeing suspects and restore peace. Fresh bandit attacks in Shagari local government area of Sokoto State have led several people dead, many adopted and hundreds displaced, prompting protests by residents who blocked the Sokoto-Lagos highway. The lawmaker representing Yobe Shagari constituency, Umar Yabo, warned the possible retaliatory violence of urgent measures were not taken. Deputy Governor Idris Gabo visited displaced persons in Wankin village, pleading the military calm and relief appliances. The PDP in Sokoto condemned the killing, urging stronger security development and redirection of state resources to address insecurity affected villages including Asike Dogo, Tunga, and others. The Northern Elders Forum has urged President Bola Tinubu to declare a state emergency in North Nigeria over one stronghold insecurity in content signed by the spokesperson, Prof. Abubakar Jede. The forum decried the rising wave of killing, abduction, and banditry, warning that inaction could threaten national stability. It recalled recent attacks in Kaduna, Zamfara, and Niger, including the killing of 27 worshippers in Ogunwa, Mantown, and the executive of 35 abducted. The NEF demanded better equipped security forces, humanitarian support for victims, and stronger region cooperation, stressing that continued neglect may amount to crimes against humanity. Zamfara State Governor Dauda Lawan has said he could end banditry in the state within 2 months if given direct control of security agencies. Speaking in an emotional address after a recent attack, the governor lamented that operations will take orders from Abuja, which hindered response to crisis. He claimed to know the location of major bandit leaders but lacked authority to act. Lawan said his administration has proven vehicles, funding, and recruiting local guards to aid security forces while addressing root cause of violence. He reiterated his call for state police, stressing that centralized control limits results. The Kwara State Police Commandant have launched an investigation into the killing of worshippers at the mosques in local government areas. The victim, 45-year-old Alhaji Dahiru, was shot on August 30, 2025, during the last of 5 daily prayers after reciting an attempt abduction by gunmen. Police spokesperson Ejire confirmed the incident and said the district investigation has been ordered to apprehend the suspect. The attack is part of the series of violence in the local government, where repeated assaults have led to distant villages less than 3 months ago. Gunmen allegedly killed the PDP chairman of Lade Ward, Mari Village, along 2 others, and abducted a 12-year-old girl, Hassana Abdullahi, from the nearby Fulani camp. The Osun State chapter of the APC and the PDP trade as accusation over violence during the ongoing continuous voter registration exercise in Ugwa. The APC alleged that the members were attacked by suspected PDP supporters at the Ife-Lodun local government area INEC office, where councillors Tao Kamzi and other party members were reportedly assaulted by an axe. APC called on security agencies to investigate and hold petition accountable. The PDP dismissed the allegation, accused the APC of instigating crisis and misusing the police for political gain, while urging lawful to remain neutralized and protect all citizens during the voters' registration process. The National Orientation Agency, Taraba Directorate, recently convened a press conference and stakeholders town hall meeting aimed at promoting national values, security and inclusive government across the state. The event brought together community leaders, security agencies, youth groups, traditional rulers and media professionals to discuss critical issues affecting the people of Taraba. Some TV correspondents filed in the report.
The National Orientation Agency held a significant stakeholders meeting in Taraba, focused on fostering inclusive governance and raising public awareness on pressing national concerns. Under the theme, Press Conference and Town Hall Meeting Unite Stakeholders for Inclusive Governance, the gathering tackled several important topics, including flood mitigation strategies, national security, and the Nigerian Identity Project. Speaking at the event, NOA State Director Zachary Mohammed Kasi highlighted the importance of collective efforts to rebuild trust in government institutions and promote patriotism among citizens.
Our government has implemented various policies and programs to drive development and improve citizens' lives. These initiatives aim to boost economic growth, enhance infrastructure, and provide social services. We must stay informed and engaged, holding our leaders accountable for the effective implementation of these policies.
The security dimension was addressed by DSP Olumuhire Isaac, who shared practical measures to strengthen civic education and improve early warning systems for flood disasters across Taraba.
Issues. We all know that security is everybody's business, which are all aware. And I want to emphasize on all hands must be on deck so that security guarantees of every citizen in this nation.
Stakeholders collectively agreed to uphold the values promoted by NOA and maintain a positive record within the community. The National Orientation Agency reiterated its commitment to sustaining such engagement to promote unity, good governance, and active citizen participation in Taraba State.
The Taraba State Agroclimate Resilience and Semi-Landscape launched a 2-day capacity building workshop on the readiness mechanism and gender-based violence. Stakeholders from all 16 local government areas participated, learning skills to resolve conflict, promote peace, and strengthen project accountability. Facilitators guided practical section on grief management, SBV prevention, and community engagement. State Project Manager and Coordinator Mr. Clement Yakubu stressed the importance of addressing GRM for successful implementation for the Resident Action Plan. The GRM consultant, Dr. Mary Bishop, emphasized timely feedback and transparency. Participants expressed satisfaction, noting the tools and skills acquired will improve local governance. Some TV correspondents complete the reports.
The workshop brought together stakeholders from all 60 local government areas of the state and was held at the Star Exclusive Hall in Jalingo. The focus of the training was to equip participants with the knowledge and skills to effectively resolve conflict and manage grievances and promote peace within their communities. The training also highlighted the critical role of community committees in ensuring accountability and effective implementation of the ACRISA project across Taraba State. Mr. Clement Yakubu Giwa, State Project Coordinator, in his speech said, addressing grievance readiness mechanism issue effectively in central to the success of ACRISA. He urged all participants to actively engage and give their maximum cooperation. He also explained that at the end of the training, participants will receive tools that will assist in data collection and transmissions, enabling projects to attract progress and ensure accountability.
This training is very, very important and it's long overdue because this training will serve as a panacea to the full implementation of our RAP activities. You know, RAP is Resettlement Action Plan. Without the RAP, we cannot really implement our constructions effectively. So the consultant that is going to take the lead in this training is with you here, and he happens to be the personality that designed the tools which we are going to be learning. I also want to urge you at this moment to listen attentively to him. If there are questions, you come up with the questions so that you will know what we're giving you here. Because this capacity building is very important.
Practical sections were the key feature of the workshop. Facilitators guided participants through grievance management techniques, methods to prevent gender-based violence, and other mechanisms that support peace building in local communities. Dr. Mary Bishop, GRM consultant, explained that it is essential for officials and committee members be well equipped to handle grievance within their communities. She also highlighted the relevance of timely feedback as crucial because unresolved complaints, particularly on GBV, often persist due to poor communication. She advocated for proactive and transparent handling of grievances to build trust and encourages community participation, showcasing ACRISA as a model of accountability and success.
I'm a gender GRM consultant, and I was brought in as a resource person, particularly to train the GRM officers, the committee members, all GRM actors, that's grievance redress mechanism actors that are working for ACRISA. This is very important because in communities, wherever you have development projects, there's always room for people to have one grievance or the other. So it's important that these GRM actors are well trained, so they are armed with the skills and the capabilities to handle and resolve these issues.
Participants expressed satisfaction with the knowledge, noting that the training provided them with practical knowledge to handle grievances effectively. They also emphasized that the skills and technological tools provided will help strengthen peace-building initiatives and enhance accountability across their local government areas. Participants mentioned how the training has been very insightful. They said tools and methods they have learned will help them resolve grievances more effectively and promote peace within our communities.
I've learned a lot, especially in the field of the particular project that brought us here, which is border research. How to handle the crisis, the trauma, how to settle the crisis in ACRISA. And it's not only for the benefit of ACRISA, but that will help in the community as a whole. And that is why we're here.
The ACRISA workshop marks a significant step toward ensuring that communities across Taraba State are better equipped to handle grievances and address gender-based violence, contributing sustainable development and improved project accountability. Lillian Yakubu, reporting for SOM TV.
Kaduna health workers have welcomed Governor Uba Sani's approval for the 2024 Consolidated Health Salary Structure and Handers Allowance effective September 2025, announced by the state chairman of the National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives. Ishaku Yakubu, the move was hailed as long overdue and major relief of health professionals who endured years of negligence and industrial action over previous administrations. Yakubu said the development could boost morale, improve welfare, and enhance service delivery across public health facilities. Stakeholders see the decision as a policy shift that could reduce brain drain and strengthen Kaduna's healthcare system. The Nigerian Association of Resident Doctors has warned it began nationwide strike on September 10th if the federal government fails to meet its demands. President Toby Osaya says the talks with government officials produced no result despite the 10-year ultimatum. The association accused the government of failing to pay over 2,000 doctors their 2025 medical resident training funds, outstanding arrears from the Conmar salary review, and other allowances. Osundarenu said the delay threatens resident training as doctors may miss exams registration. Resident doctors in Ogbomoso and Kaduna have already disowned tools over similarly grievance. The Bauchi state government has pleaded to increase the contribution to the Child Nutrition Fund managed by the UNICEF to the 1 billion in 2026 to combat child malnutrition. Chief of UNICEF's Bauchi Field Officer Nuzuzat said Governor Bala Mohammed met the commitment during a recent visit by the UNICEF country representative. Wafa says the year the state released 300 million matched by UNICEF with other 3 million, raising total intervention funds of 600 million with an additional 100 million contributed by local councils. The fund will support the procurement of the food long-term initiative to improve feeding practice, mental care, and community awareness. He emphasized collaboration with traditional leaders, local authorities, and communities to prevent malnutrition and improve child health outcomes in the state. The federal government has disbursed 18.5 million in the startup capital to 37 young who graduated from the 2024/2025 Graduate Youth Empowerment Programs of the Osun Rivers Development Authority. At the graduation in Abeokuta, the agency management director, Dr. Adejide Ashiru, said each participant received 500,000 to establish agribusiness ventures in the areas such as crop farming, poultry, and fisheries. He described the fund as an investment in Nigeria's future, urging the beneficiaries to become the agents of changing in food security. Since its launch in the 2016, the program has trained over 200 youths, many to whom run the Grief agribusiness. The National Youth Service Corps has released the timetable for the 2025 Batch B Stream 2 mobilization. According to the schedule, online registration for foreign and Nigerian trained graduates will run from September 8 to 13. Physical verification of candidates for foreign trainees graduates to fix for September 14 to 18, while RCT process will handle between September 17 and 20th. Corps producing institution will print and deliver call-up letters from September 21 to 23rd, during which progressive corps members should print theirs. The timetable will come late in the 2025 Batch B Stream 2 orientation course, making the start of service. 58 years of Asaba. In 1967, the family of one of the victims has renewed call for justice and compensation. At the birthday Thanksgiving held honor for the late Augustina Nguda at St. Augustine Catholic Church in Boisa. His son, Augustine, appealed to the federal government to compensate families affected by the killings. He reconnected how his father's death left the family in hardship, with confiscation, poverty, and years of suffering. He described the massacre and injustice while no money could restore lost life. Compensation could help heal decades-old wounds. The faction has criticized the federal government's proposed 60 billion railway project, questioning his viability and transparency. In a statement signed by its leader, Oba Olaudu, and National Public Security Justice Falaye, the group raised about the funding source and the technical capacity of the firm involved. Nigeria Limited and China Petroleum Investigation Holdings Limited highlighted inconsistencies, including the claim involvement of non-existent Asia Development Investment Bank and lack of experience for companies in large-scale rail projects. The group, citing past failures such as the abducted Lagos Calabar Railway, and urged the government to pursue credibility railway development using direct labor initiatives to stimulate employee and avoid constraints that benefit. They emphasized the strategic importance of railways for national economic growth and call on Tinubu